But my promise to Ira was the same. I was going to protect her from everything, including herself. But I wasn't sure about protecting myself from her. The shop was in full swing. Jet stood just outside the garage talking to some guy. They shook hands, and Jet grabbed the guy's shoulder and nodded. When Jet turned, he pointed at me. "What did I do now?" I asked. "Nothing. Stay out of trouble today?" "For the most part," I said. "You know how it goes. Trouble finds me." Jet laughed. "There's a lot of bullshit here with that comment." "Who was that guy?" "Guy was cleaning out his uncle's storage unit and found 2 bikes, most of it in pieces. Wanted to know if I'd look and see if it's worth fixing up." "Nice. You going to tell him it's worth shit and then fix it up yourself?" "That would be wrong, Wes. Like Pop didn't build the business off that kind of stuff." "I know nothing of that," Jet said. He playfully punched my shoulder. "How's your love life?" "Love life? Come on, Wes. The second you whispered Ira's name, there were little red heart bubbles floating out of your eyes." "Not a chance." "Is that so?" "Yeah, it is. Why would you even bring that up? You know that we were friends when we were younger, and you know how this town is. All I did was try to check up on her." Jet laughed. "It's okay to feel something. You know that, right?" "Oh yeah? You want to talk about feelings? Do I even need to say someone's name to you?" Jet curled his lip. "Don't think I'm above kicking your ass, Wes. I love you, but I will destroy you." See, there's where my issues come from. Nobody around me has ever had a good thing going. Pop did. With how many women? True. And you? "I'm not worried about that," Jet said. "You shouldn't either." "Right. You can throw it at me, but can't hear it." "You're a kid, Wes." "Far from it, Jet. You're more of a kid than me." "Yeah?" he asked. "Tell you what, then. You go into the office and deal with Pop and invoices and ordering and paying all the bills, and I'll go talk to the pretty girls walking this way." I turned my head and saw Ira, walking with Kaylee and Charlotte. They stopped at the far end of the paved lot. Kaylee crossed her arms, still pissed at me and the world because of her tiny tits, and Charlotte played with her hair, trying to make it look good for Flynn. Ira hooked her thumbs to the straps of her bag and looked scared as hell to be approaching me. I reached for a cigarette and lit it. Jet smacked me on the shoulder. "Good luck, Wes. She's going to fuck everything up." "Thanks for the vote of confidence," I said. "Your heart's racing and your heart is a rock." I stupidly looked down at my jeans just in case. Jet started to laugh. He clapped his hands as he walked away. Fuck him. He was the only person who knew what I had once felt about Ira. To the world, I projected her as the girl next door. The pretty, good girl who knew nothing bad in life. The girl who wore dresses all the time because Mommy and Daddy wanted to parade her around town like the little rich girl she was. But only Jet knew the truth. And when she left, I didn't like it. I got into a lot of trouble, a lot of fights. I hung around older kids and tried to put myself into bad positions. And Jet was always there to rip me out of the flames before I got burned up for good. Ira was here now. I wasn't sure why, but I'd find out eventually. "Are they afraid?" I asked Ira, pointing to her friends. "No," she said. "I think they're mad at me for showing up." "Because you listened to me," I said. "Just curious what you wanted." I turned my head and saw Flynn wiping his hands. I whistled and gave a nod toward Charlotte. He threw the rag down and ran toward her. The way he scooped her up and spun her around and kissed her, I reminded myself I needed to focus on keeping Ira safe before anything else. I closed in on her and whispered, "Did you do anything to yourself last night?" Her face turned white. "That's what you wanted?" "Want me to ask it in front of everyone? Because I will." "Screw you, Wes. You're not who you think you are to me." "Want to bet?" I growled. "You told me to come here to make me feel like crap." "You feel like crap? Because I called you out?" "You know what? See you around, Wes. Thank you for being there last night. But even still, it wasn't your business to be there or find anything out about me." Ira started to back up, and I thought about my next move. I looked beyond her and heard the sound of a motorcycle. It was a growling engine, and the ride came flying around the corner and through the lot of the shop. Flynn blocked Charlotte out of the way while Kaylee had to fend for herself and step back to be safe.